Today, I have the pleasure to welcome in the studio Ivan Zhiznevsky, the CEO and co-founder of 3S Money. Ivan, welcome.
Hey, thank you, Jerome.
Ivan started his career a few years ago as a reporter for the BBC, and he created after this 3S Money. He will tell us about this. But before we go into what your company does, I would like to ask you about the founder's story. Can you tell us how this all started?
Thank you, Jerome. My career started in journalism, but a few years back, I decided to completely change the industry. I'm not a professional banker, but I'm indeed a founder of an online digital bank. A good story always starts with a problem. It was 5 years ago, and it was a summery and sunny day like today. I just set up a new legal entity in the Netherlands, and I'm walking out from a public notary, and I go to a bank branch. I guess it was ING. I'm walking into a branch to open up my first business account for that legal entity. They give me a paper form. I complete the form, and I give it to a manager over the counter, and then they ask for my passport. And at that moment, I'm taking out my American passport, I give it to the manager, and his face is changing, and he's like, "Oh, no, sorry, we cannot help you. We cannot service non-European nationals here. Go away." And I was surprised, if not shocked. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm taking my business elsewhere. So I'm crossing the street, there's another bank, ABN AMRO, I'm walking into that branch, and the same story repeats. And then the same story at another bank. So every single bank I asked in the Netherlands for a bank account, they said no. And eventually it took me, I guess, 4 months to get a bank account for that legal entity, and it wasn't even in the Netherlands. And I was researching online, looking for a banking solution, and I realized it's not just my problem. It's not about me. It's extremely difficult for any non-European national coming from whatever, America, Asia, Africa, and they want to start a new business or scale up in a new market. It's always becoming a problem to get a decent banking coverage, because high street banks, they don't want to service non-local businesses anymore if they're not big enough. They don't want to invest any time and effort in understanding those customers, because it's becoming extremely expensive exercise for them.
Yeah, and the good thing for you is that you had the problem with an American passport 5 years ago, but as you know, nowadays everybody's got a problem, regardless of their passport. For a French citizen to open an account in Luxembourg take months normally, so I think you're in the right business. So tell us, please, what is exactly 3S Money doing? Can you present it in a few words?
Of course. 3S Money is one account and complete control. It's all-in-one global payment solution for international businesses. So how it works, like a normal bank, we provide our customer, which is an SME that trades internationally, an IBAN account that can collect money from any country in the world. And then they can exchange currency in real time. They can have online access to the platform 24/7 without need of traveling anywhere. And most of the payments being processed in real time. So it's 5 times cheaper than traditional banks, because we have technology, and it's 5 or maybe even 10 times quicker than traditional banks, again, thanks to technology. So the beauty of it, we are connected to different banks across the world that process payments on behalf of our customers. And we are connected to different currency conversion platforms that can give the best rates to our customers. And it all comes together in a single user experience. Many customers of ours, they admit that because they have, say, contractors in one country, operations in another country, and suppliers elsewhere, they have to have multiple banking relationships in all these countries. Because imagine, so you're using a Dutch bank, but the Dutch bank don't have Chinese currency, so you cannot transfer money to China. And then you have your clients in America, and they are not comfortable sending money internationally, so you need to collect them locally from them. It all comes together at 3S Money platform.
And of course, again, you're pointing at big problems nowadays with all the sanctions, AML, KYC. So basically, how would you say that the clients that you are serving are expressing their needs evolving? What do they need today?
All clients need today is speed, because time is money at the end of the day. And especially after COVID, everyone is now getting used to online services, and everything should be available online and in real time. I personally call it Amazon Prime mentality. So, for example, you're trying to order something online, Jerome, and they say it will be delivered to you not next day, but maybe in a week or in 2 weeks. And you start thinking naturally, oh, maybe something wrong with the seller or something wrong with this product, because you want it immediately. So what clients need is speed. They want to start selling something in a new market. They want to reach to new country. They want to do it now, today. And traditional banks, even if they accept those customers coming from overseas, it would take them weeks, if not months, to do a proper assessment, again, because of the lack of technology and the lack of expertise. So what we're trying to do is to offer accounts almost immediately. So nothing stops a fantastic entrepreneur to start offering their products and collecting money from their customers tomorrow.
Fantastic. And you're a big advocate for women leadership. You recently recruited Coralie Billman from PayPal and other fantastic businesswomen. So basically 5 years from now...
We have two CEOs, Jerome. We have two CEOs in Luxembourg, Coralie Billman and Andrea Norman. So that's a complete female leadership there in Luxembourg.
Yes, congratulations for showing the way to the financial industry. Where do you see this going, especially for 3S Money? But we can also extend the reflection about Luxembourg. Where do you see your company in 5 years?
Thanks for that, Jerome. Our vision is to create a digital merchant bank of the future, an online platform that will empower cross-border SMEs, no matter where they're based, to conquer foreign markets. That's the whole point. No matter where a business is based, they should have same access and transact as if they are local with their customers in different countries.
Yeah, so basically, do you expect like a really big movement? You know that a lot of users are scared to use new technology. How do you see this basically becoming a mainstream product?
I think that you're very right in saying that sometimes people are scared using new technology, especially when it comes to money management. Because, well, imagine you are transferring $1 million to your supplier in China, right? And many customers, business customers especially, they admit they always feel anxious about sending money internationally because they have no control over this process. They never know when the money arrives, if they're getting stuck and everything else. So I still believe there's a room to combine human relationship with technology. And that's exactly what we do. Every customer at 3S Money is getting a relationship manager that is looking after them, and they can track every payment. They can advise on KYC and compliance requirements, because legal requirements in different countries and different markets, they're very different. And you cannot expect a customer to know everything about it. So I believe there's quite a room for hand-holding exercise to support customers and teach them how to use this new technology. But of course, in 5 years' time, there won't be such a need, I guess. But I think that's our mission, indeed, to teach people how to use technology, and from hearing their feedback and understanding the use cases, to improve technology so it can serve a better purpose.
Well, Ivan, I would like to thank you for choosing Luxembourg to establish an office. I wish you the best of growth, and I look forward to seeing you in real life in Luxembourg.
Thank you very much, Jerome.